PC Specialist Optimus Viii Review. Design. The Optimus is no larger or chunkier than its rivals, its 2.5 kg weight undercuts the Dell, and its 27mm body falls between the competition. Build quality is middling. The wrist rest and screen flex a little, and there's more movement in the base panel. The hinge feels strong, but it can't be pushed upwards without tipping the laptop, and there are visible seams everywhere. Its rivals don't only look better, they're better built, too. Pleasingly, PC Specialist has no problem with customers cracking open the Optimus to swap and add components. There's a spare memory slot and an empty 42mm M.2 connector that works with SATA-based storage, and the battery is removable. The storage is accessible, and the cooling gear is basic but easy to clean. On the sides, there are two USB 3 ports and a USB 2 connector, and display outputs include an HDMI port and two mini DisplayPort sockets. There's USB 3.1 Type-C, too. Performance. The GTX 1050 outpaced its competition in every test. In the Tomb Raider benchmark, its average of 43 FPS was well ahead of the GTX 1050 Acer and 4 better than the Dell, and its 60 FPS Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor result was even further beyond the competition. The PC Specialist will only struggle with the toughest titles. Iran Deus Ex, Mankind Divided at its ultra settings, and this laptop could manage an average frame rate of only 27 FPS, so its settings or resolution will need to be dialed back to achieve smooth gameplay. Screen. The PC Specialist's 1080p matte screen has an IPS panel, but it's sorely lacking in quality. The biggest problem is the lack of color accuracy and breadth. The average delta E, where a number closer to 0 is ideal, of 5.38 is wayward, the color temperature of 7,406K is too cool, and the panel rendered only 56.7% of the sRGB color gamut. Those underwhelming benchmark scores are immediately obvious on screen. The display looks lifeless, with a slight blue pall across white shades, and it's gloomy, even with its brightness turned up to the full level of 279 nits. Battery life. The PC Specialist lasted for 6 hours 18 minutes in our low-intensity PowerMark test, which runs a mix of video and web browsing tasks. This isn't bad for a gaming laptop, but it's still a tad behind the Acer, and miles behind the 11-hour longevity of the Dell Inspiron 15 7000 gaming.